The Young and the Restless. Diane and Kyle face a dangerous test. What started as a carefully planned dinner quickly transformed into one of the most suspenseful moments involving Diane and Kyle in recent memory. As the tension escalated behind closed doors, every decision became a race against time, forcing both characters to rely on their instincts if they hoped to escape before the situation spiraled completely out of control. Throughout this storyline, viewers have watched Laurence present himself as calm, intelligent, and in control. Yet beneath that composed exterior has always been an unsettling sense that his intentions might not be as innocent as they first appeared. That uneasy feeling reaches a turning point during this latest chapter, where appearances begin to crack and hidden motives become impossible to ignore. The evening begins with an atmosphere that seems almost ordinary. A carefully prepared meal sits on the table, conversation flows politely, and Laurence appears completely unaware that every word he speaks is being closely observed. Unknown to him, Kyle is secretly watching from nearby, hoping to learn enough information to help Diane before it is too late. From Kyle's perspective, remaining hidden becomes increasingly difficult. Every passing second raises the possibility that he could be discovered. Yet leaving too early could mean missing the opportunity to understand exactly what Laurence is planning. It is a dangerous balancing act, requiring patience, courage, and absolute silence. As dinner continues, the conversation shifts toward emotional attachment between doctors and patients. Laurence discusses the subject with surprising confidence, suggesting that genuine feelings should not automatically be dismissed simply because they develop under unusual circumstances. His words immediately raise concerns, especially considering everything Diane has experienced. Diane listens carefully, maintaining a calm appearance, even though the situation remains incredibly tense. Rather than reacting emotionally, she chooses her responses with remarkable precision. Every sentence seems measured, as though she is carefully guiding the conversation while waiting for the perfect opportunity to act. Meanwhile, Kyle's concern continues to grow. From his hidden position, he realizes this conversation is becoming far more personal than he expected. The possibility that Laurence truly believes his own reasoning makes the situation feel even more unpredictable. Despite the growing pressure, Diane refuses to panic. Instead, she demonstrates the same determination that has helped her overcome countless challenges throughout her life. She understands that survival sometimes depends not on physical strength, but on remaining mentally composed while everyone else loses focus. Eventually, subtle changes begin to appear. Laurence's confidence starts to fade almost without him realizing it. His movements become slower, his speech loses some of its sharpness, and his concentration begins slipping. At first, these changes seem insignificant. But within moments, it becomes obvious that something unexpected is happening. That is when Diane calmly reveals the truth. The meal Laurence has been enjoying was prepared with an unexpected surprise. The very medication he believed gave him complete control over the situation has instead worked against him. Rather than allowing fear to dictate her actions, Diane quietly turned the circumstances in her favor, creating an opportunity that neither Laurence nor Kyle anticipated. The revelation completely changes the balance of power inside the room. For the first time during the confrontation, Laurence is no longer the one making every decision. His confidence begins disappearing as exhaustion slowly overtakes him. The realization arrives too late for him to stop what has already begun. Kyle immediately recognizes that this may be their only chance. Still hidden, he waits until Diane signals that it is finally safe to reveal himself. The moment is filled with urgency because every second matters. Although Laurence is becoming weaker, there is no guarantee how long the medication will continue working. Once Kyle steps forward, Diane wastes no time explaining what must happen next. Their priority is no longer exposing Laurence or searching for answers. Survival comes first. Among Laurence's belongings, Diane locates a set of keys and quickly hands them to Kyle. Her instructions are simple but urgent. Find the correct key and unlock the door before circumstances change again. What sounds like a straightforward task immediately becomes another source of tension. Kyle now faces a locked door with multiple keys and almost no time to test them. Each failed attempt increases the possibility that their opportunity will disappear before they can escape. The emotional pressure is enormous. Diane has already taken an incredible risk to create this opening. If Kyle cannot unlock the door quickly enough, everything they have accomplished could be wasted. At the same time, viewers are reminded that courage often appears in unexpected ways. Neither Diane nor Kyle possesses extraordinary abilities. They are ordinary people placed inside an extraordinary situation, relying on intelligence, trust, and determination instead of force. That emotional foundation makes the storyline especially compelling. Rather than focusing only on physical danger, the episode explores themes of trust, resilience, and quick decision-making under extreme pressure. As Kyle continues trying one key after another, uncertainty fills the room. Every click that fails to open the lock increases the suspense, leaving everyone wondering whether escape is truly within reach. With time running out and no guarantee that Laurence will remain unconscious, Diane and Kyle understand that hesitation is no longer an option. Their next decision could determine every